Need a professional website? I created one for our startup using Wix. Let me show you how I did it. First, go to wix.com. Our startup is constantly evolving, and we need a website that can do.
Hi guys, and welcome to FX Market Strategy. We continue our weekly forecast. We look at the dollar index did break to the upside last week. We do expect further upside, especially with the unemployment news next week is expected to be positive, and the stock market rally up with it. So watch out next week. The dollar and the stock market, both of them is going to rally up. So this market is going to be interesting next week. Expect more volatility to continue as last week as well. It's very important to be in the right side and the right direction, as high volatility is not going to take you much to be in the wrong side, to be hit hard. So you want to make sure you're in the right side of the trade. You must use a proper lot size in this kind of market. So dollar index, we do expect a small wave down as a correction, then continue up all the way up to here next week, okay? And this is going to play a lot in the other currencies. Euro index is going to crash so hard, guys. Watch out, the euro is going to crash. You can see all this area, it didn't move much. No one is interested to buy the euro anymore. The bank did talk about the high price of the euro in the forex market. So the ECB did mention this. So watch out, this is going to crash so bad. Euro is going to offer really, really good sales against Australia, New Zealand, against the pound, against the dollar, against everything again, unless Japanese yen and franc against Canadian. So euro next week is going to be crushed so hard. Pound start to give a really nice signal right here. This possibly is going to get about 800 pips to the upside against something like the CHF, against Japanese yen. Also, some other pairs is going to continue going up, but I would prefer next week. Pound Japanese yen is going to be my best choice next week. CHF, we will expect CHF to crash so hard. You can see it has been ranging this area forever, and right now start to break and below this support resistance line, and now we're gonna probably see further down fast, okay? But don't sell it against something like Japanese yen. Sell it against something like New Zealand, Canadian, Australian. Against also the pound will be good. A Japanese yen stock market did come down last week, so all the JPY pairs were kind of coming down. What we do expect just ranging a little bit here, then going up. You can see the MACD is now given a buy signal in the 4-hour time frame, which is a very strong time frame. So really, you don't want to sell any more JPY pairs next week. We're going to only buy it. The Australian needed this correction to rally back up. The question here, is it going to come all the way down to here? There are some analysts actually do recommend this. The Australian is going to continue to be under pressure. I don't expect too much. Don't sell anymore here. Wait to have a buy signal, whatever system you're using. Just wait to take the buy. Do not sell here anymore. New Zealand the same thing, but was not hit as much as Australian. We can see a small tiny wave down here. It's going to go up. I don't think it's going to go up all the way down here. So if you're in the sell, take profit and just wait to join the buy. Gold last week, you guys, I think you'd remember this forecast from here. We said it's going to go down. Of course, like this, it did go like $50 and actually 50 more from here. We did expect to bounce from here. It did come down as the dollar was really, really strong, and also stock market come down. What we do expect is one wave up, okay, then a small correction down, then continue up. Watch out if it will break the 1840-50 level. Is going to expose the 1800, and there is a lot of pressure. If the dollar is going to continue to be strong and the gold gets sold off, then the gold is going to slide to the 1800. I'm not interested unless I see a strong down movement. Maybe on Friday I'll be selling gold right before the unemployment news. So watch out this. I'll be interested to sell it right before the news. SBX, we did expect, actually, to be honest, to right from here. There was a little bit down movement, then it did come back up. I don't expect this is going to come down. However, there's more cases of the coronavirus and everything, but I don't expect the banks are going to let the equity market crash like the previous time. Okay, watch out for this, guys. The banks are not going to let this happen. So we want to take every buy and avoid every sell. The same thing for the Dow. We did expect to rise from here. It did come one wave down, but you can see immediately it did bounce back. This is going to offer really good buy, guys. Don't miss this buy, the Dow or the DAX right here. Pound dollar, we do expect the pound to be really strong next week. If you guys do remember, a lot of people did expect this rally to start from here, and I warned you the pound is going to go up a little bit, then it's going to come down hard, and that was the case. Right now, I'm not selling the pound against anything anymore, unless unless you get really bad news and you see price action in the market. But technically right now, and also a little bit fundamentally supported, you want to take this buy wave only. Okay, once you break above 1.28 or so, you want to join the buy. Do not sell the pound against anything anymore. We're going to be only looking to buy the pound. Expect a very strong volatile move. Euro dollar is just going exactly like the gold. Also, it's opposite of the dollar. What we do expect a small wave up. Don't buy it, then wait to fall. Probably looking at 1.15 euro dollar soon. Using Japanese yen, that was a perfect analysis. It did come exactly to the same line right here. Wait a little bit in this area. Possibly it's going to reverse it from here. I don't expect further down, especially New Zealand Japanese yen. So this is going to go up from here about 200 pips. This signal by itself was about 235 pips. So congratulations for you guys. The same thing for Australian USD. We did give the same analysis, was perfect. So what we do expect this a little tiny bit further down, then will reverse up. Watch out. Next week, possibly the dollar is going to go up, and also Australian is going to go up as index with the stock market. But if the dollar is a little bit stronger, then this is going to be ranging a little bit before it will go up. Anyway, don't join a sell anymore from here. Wait to take a buy. Euro Japanese yen is better not to trade it right now because this is going to be ranging a little bit up and down, possibly more to the downside. Is not the best to trade. I would. This analysis was from last week. You can see we did draw those two lines. It did reverse from here exactly. We do expect further down. We were just blessed. Perfect analysis. Pound Japanese yen, we gave analysis last week to continue going down. Congratulations for you guys, was perfect. So this week, what we do expect, we expect 800 points up. Don't miss this move. 800 pips up aside from pound Japanese yen. Pound Japanese yen is probably going to reach 145 again. This a little bit more than 800, but anyway, we're talking about 800 pips right now. Bitcoin, we did give a buy signal from here. We did expect to continue up with the stock market from here, but because the stock market did fall, so the Bitcoin did fall with it. What we do expect next is this is going to continue going up. You can see this 1050 is holding, so we're going to 12,000. So Bitcoin is only a buy now. There's not a sell. Pound Australian, however, the Australian was kind of weak, and we do expect to start again in strength, but the pound is expected to be stronger. So pound Australian is only a buy for May. This is not the best entry to enter right here, but I would prefer the buy over the sell. USD CAD is not ready to sell yet. Wait a little bit, 1.3550 or so, 1.36, then we can sell it from higher price. This is not the best buy. The best buy was previously from here. We did give this also, so wait a little bit. The DAX, we did give a buy in the DAX here in a separate video. It did go like 60-70 points up. It was enough for people to move stop loss to enter. Then it did come back down. So what we expect now, continue up. However, there's a lot of coronavirus cases in Europe, and there's in Spain, and a lot more people expecting that, the market will crash. I don't expect the market will crash like last time. Just a little bit of fear here and there. But this is a good opportunity to buy, not a good opportunity to sell. So really, you want to take every signal of a buy. Don't see it going down and you go buy it. Wait to take a signal, whatever trading system you're using. So if you're using our trading system right here, so we did take a buy like here, just like this one. You found after it did go up a little bit, it's coming down here. So just get out. Don't buy till you get a signal, just like this one. And you see it's all color coded. So when you get green, you get a cloud reverse, start to going up, confirmed by the trend line, color change. It's giving you everything right here. Also, our system gives you the buy entries and stop loss and everything. So the system will help you to trade. Okay. So EuroCAD also next week. I have been saying this is going to be a really nice sell. It's going really good. Oil, if we can get a fall a little bit down right here, okay, to the 38 level or so, then from here we get a price action, then we're gonna buy this one. You guys make sure you buy the Dow for Friday news. Also the oil, I think those two are gonna fly to the upside. It's gonna be a really good opportunity possibly, and we sell the gold at that news time. Hopefully we're gonna have some time to come live and we trade live with you guys the news. Okay guys, thank you and have a wonderful day.
How can you create a bulletproof investment portfolio for the most uncertain?
people watch your video, you can make them go. Okay, maybe that's a bit much, but you...
Hi guys and welcome to Fix Market Strategy. I hope you guys all have a good week so far. The market was really good this week. The Dow did rally as expected. The euro dollar did make a correction. Looks like it's gonna start coming down right now. We also said we're gonna sell it in the weekly forecast before Friday news. So right now is we start the serious news from the US, expected to be really bullish. So we'll be looking to have this nice fall here. Hopefully this will work out to be good. Also the Dow, we're looking for a nice up wave right here. So the Dow will be a buy. From here I can buy the Dow. Guys, probably looking at 28,500 today. Looking at the news here, guys, just to see what's going on, because the news are kind of important from now until this couple of days. I don't know if it's clear or what. So that's why the pound is dropping like crazy, because EU to start legal action against UK and internal market today. So this is, the UK is not kind of having a good news to agree with the EU or make a deal with them. So of course in negotiation this is normal. Each party is gonna try to get the best deal, and Troy is gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna go without you. The problem is if the EU will be really easy with the UK, it's going to encourage other countries to get out of the EU. So that's the risk. The UK is closing to the European Union, is more countries may come down the road and say, you know what, this is not worth it, I'm paying too much money, I need to get out. Greece, which is a small country, with a financial problem, it was just about to cause full breakdown for the EU. So when you get this kind of union, if the EU will give a really good deal to the UK, other countries are gonna say, you know what, we also want to get out and have a good deal. That's probably one of the reasons the European Union is taking action. So now don't touch the pound. If you want to sell scalping, it will be risky, because anytime you get opposite news or anything, then you will have problems. So be careful of this one. It's better to avoid it for now. Euro pound did fall, then of course with the news it did rise back up, but at least you guys were able to make some good profit out of it. I see the pound Australia and pound New Zealand. Probably if someone wants to sell, the best to sell against the pound will be here, guys. If you do have the VSA power meter, it's gonna be the franc, because it's risky right now. So pound CHF, but I will wait for this fall, then later on we can take a buy. If you want to sell it, it's also okay. Probably you can make some profit. If you want to sell here with 50 pips stop loss or so is possible. See, the fundamental news have a big effect. So all this big candle is news right here. If you want to sell this one with like 50 pips stop losses, it's possible, like scalping or so. But this is kind of a little bit late. I think long term is gonna go up, not down, but for now, this is too much. So maybe 70 pips or so. And take profit 118 pips. Possibly can come down here all the way. So this is news trade, so I'm gonna put it right here, guys, if you want to take it. The target 1.1650. Back to perfect right here. Hi, Emily. Hello. Hi, Mr. Osama. Mr. Zeri asking why the pound is crashing. Because because this news right in front of us on the screen. Emily saying pound should drop. Yes. I'm selling Euro franc. Yeah, Euro franc possibly is okay. I don't like to trade Euro franc. Emily saying with Euro starting a lawsuit, what does this do with the Euro? This is just update about the weekly forecast. So for the weekly forecast, we did say that we expect the Euro to crash. So it did fall really nice against up to now. New Zealand and Canadian and Australian against the dollar did do some correction going up because the dollar index was coming down. Also did fall against the pound. It did make a correction up, then it did fall again. Now it's going back up, so it was all good. Okay, going forward from now, we are mentioned here mainly the euro dollar because the euro dollar is possibly will come down with a good news from the USA because the euro dollar is just opposite of the dollar index. Okay, but for now, euro pound could be a good buy, or at least a buy euro pound. Okay, I will this. The meaning of the euro crash is mentioned weekly forecast in the title. I hope this will make sense to you. Okay, so the pound pairs probably are going to continue to be weak and falling until we get some positive news. As the Dow start rising, guys, so if you guys want to buy Dow, we did buy from 27,300 or so. I think this is going to go back to 29,000. Okay, guys, going back over all the bears right here. Right now the pound is really weak. CHF is strong, of course, because one starter can't drill also against the other one. Then you will be having like a risk of kind of CHF will be in demand at that time. But I would still expect the Dow Jones to rise, even if the CHF is rising right now, which is supposed to be like a safe haven currency. Now it's going up because the market in troubles in Europe, but I do expect the CHF to later on come down if the Dow is gonna rise anyway. Okay, I'll be interested to see how the gold is gonna act to this one, because we do expect the dollar index to actually start going up, sending the gold down. But if this EU-UK problem is big and it's gonna have a bigger effect, then gold may rise. But so far I can see the gold coming down, not going up from here. Let's see what happens. If it does break the 1905 stop right here, like close a big candle or 4-hour time frame candle above here, it's better to get out because this will probably send it back. Anyway, longer term gold is up, but short term with the news, we're looking to have a down wave. Okay, guys. Going back here, so we did know the pound is really weak because the news, and we know. Dollar still going down a little bit. It did make a couple candles here, but I do expect this to go up, not to come down. Everything is possible, but let's see what's gonna happen with the news. The Dow is really flying, guys. If you want to buy the Dow, Euro possibly what's gonna happen now is gonna start. It's gonna start to go on a little bit up again. Because this lawsuit problem. Don't buy euro unless you're gonna buy it against pound. Then later on today or so, we're gonna sell euro again. Okay, you can see it has been ranging in this area. Euro really didn't move much recently at all. So it has been ranging all in this area. But sooner or later, this is gonna come down, guys. It's gonna come down all the way right here. Pound, we did have a really good buy here. Pound, Japanese yen, selling euro pound and stuff. And now because the news is kind of going down a little bit. JPY pairs are going up, guys, so don't sell anything against JPY because we do expect the stock market to reverse, and you can see this is a strong buy, so we're gonna expect. Guys, so Australian, we did expect Australian to go back up. This is beautiful. This is going exactly with the line. Okay, and the reason for this is because the stock market is going up, so it's taking Australian up with it. Mr. Absolutely. Mr. Osam is saying, how can I get the BSA power meter? It's one of our service and our website. You can visit www.fxmarketstrategy.com. The annual package has a 58% discount. It's $249 per year. You're gonna get access to all the trading system, if VSA, ABC trading system, APCO trading system, and you're going to get also trend analyzer. All the expert advisors are going to have access to everything. It's like Netflix. Once you access the service, you're going to get access to everything. Okay, so you can download from our website for this amount of fees, and the annual fees is, as I mentioned, $249. So it's really like affordable. It's not really expensive or anything. You know, it's always good to invest in your education and your tools to be able to have stuff to help you, so you avoid to lose money. You know, about 70 to 90% of the traders lose money in this market. They don't have enough tools. It's too risky. It's too much stress. They overtrade because the chart in front of you is time and price. The time will test your patience. Price will test your good risk management handling. Okay, so you need patience and risk management. Of course, you need trading tools to be able to get in the right direction of the trade, to be able to take some good trades, and also to try to stay with community. You know, keep up with the news with some YouTube channels. Try to listen to more than one. Don't be only stuck with one person. Listen to more than one, so you get the two sides of the idea. And you make your own, decision at the end, like that. But the tools are really good. We get back a lot of good feedback about the VSA market scanner and all the trading tools. For broker, if you wish to try out TechMill, they do have a really low spread. Euro-dollar sometimes it's like zero, and the oil and the indices it's also like zero. Other pairs it's like very small spread. So good broker if you want to check it out. The link will be under the description. In the description. Mark saying bound franc running in profit. Oh, that's nice. Hi, most welcome. Yeah, the reason, guys, we're selling euro-dollar is because we do expect the NFB to be bullish, like very strong NFB. Okay, that's the reason we're selling euro-dollar. Okay, you can see the Australian is going up. This is so weird of a market because Australian going up, like New Zealand going up, same time the CHF is going up also, so it's kind of a little bit weird. Anyway, New Zealand also going up. As expected in the weekly forecast, guys, we said this is a tiny bit down and going up. This is nice. Gold, let's see this. As I mentioned, that the dollar, if it will continue going down, gold is gonna go up for sure. If the dollar is gonna return and go back up, then big chance the gold is going down. My favorite direction now is down to here before we take any buy. Okay, down before we take any buy. SPX only buy, guys. See, this is beautiful. So yeah, from here we said only take a buy. It did come down a little bit. To be honest, it did go against us this much, but it did reverse and even make profit in this one. So this is only a buy, guys. Only a buy. This is written from long time. The target is 3,750, and the previous target and the previous forecast we said is gonna go 3,500, and that was like all-time history high, and we said it's gonna go to that much. It did go. Now I'm saying it's gonna go to 3,750, and this will be all the time high, and that's my forecast. I could be wrong, but so far this is okay, guys. The Dow, guys, is really good buy. This is a good buy. We did buy from here in our group and stuff. We're gonna be launching our Signal app very soon, guys. Once we do have it, we're gonna put it in we're gonna put the link under the YouTube videos so you guys can download it and check it out. This is a buy. Euro still here, did not move much. Australian, if you didn't buy, you should get, like, if you didn't buy this one, don't buy now, because we do expect the NFP news to be bullish. So the USD is strong, Australian USD is gonna drop back. Okay, but this will not be the best pair to sell. So this is possibly what's gonna happen. Once it comes here, the NFP is gonna send it back down. Euro Japanese yen, and we said that do not touch it because it's gonna be ranging, and that was the case right here, ranging up and down. Euro New Zealand was really nice sell. We said sell from 1.777 for Q7. That was really nice, running almost 80 pips if you enter from here. If you guys been following, are gonna see this is to be good. Pound yen start to reverse a little bit. Bitcoin, we changed this forecast yesterday. We said that this is gonna go up. This was updated in the live chat. We said it's gonna go up with the Dow. If you guys check the previous, MT4 does not update. So Bitcoin only buy, guys. Okay, there's only a buy. Very big spread, of course, in Bitcoin. Pound Australian crashing. USD CAD is expected. We said small up, then down, then maybe. If you guys download if you joined our service, you can send me a message in Telegram, and we're gonna set you up with all the trading system to look exactly like this. So you're gonna get the same trading system in your MT4. Looks exactly like this one. Okay, and you're gonna save the template. So you have a template like this, ABC and Upcon, all the templates. So you can just quickly click and go download template, and you can just put the chart the way you like. DAX, we mentioned many times, it's only a buy, guys, right from here. Did run really good profit. With these problems between the UK and Europe, this may come down a little bit, then back up. So if you want to wait a little bit, you may get a better price, but right now we are looking to buy that out. So this may fall a little bit just like this, and then later on will go up. I would not recommend to sell. Okay, don't sell it. Buy the Dow, don't sell this one. EuroCAD, we mentioned this one was really nice forecast coming down. It was beautiful. Even the ABC trading system in 1 hour time frame, if it does that like this with you, all what you have to do is just come like this, and you increase the maximum fill the cloud bars to whatever number you want, but don't make it too big, because if your laptop is slow, it's gonna slow it down. So this kind of the signals you're gonna get buy from here like this. This is a correction, this continue, and this 1 hour time frame. So this signal nice, you know, the signal is okay, this signal was nice, this is okay, this was nice. Like this, you will be able to, and you get the signal. You also get the stop loss if you want to see the stop loss. you're gonna get the stop loss where you put your stop loss. And this is the initial sell, and this is a continuation sell. So this will be the first sell, and this will be the second sell in a downtrend like this. This is the third sell, and so on like that. Okay, so you guys get an idea. Of course, the bigger time frame, like the stronger the signal, but also it's gonna be a little bit late. So I like to trade between the half hour and the 1 hour time frame. It depends on the volatility of each pair. Like even bound, I would trade 15 minutes. Because if you wait for the half hour, it's going to be a little bit late. So this is the half hour time frame. You can see getting exactly where you should get in with a very small stop, which is not the type of stop brokers teach you so you can hit it. No, this is mathematically and technically calculated to be the best stop you can get to have a risk to reward ratio. It's not random. This is calculated very well. Okay. See the stop loss, if you did take this signal right here was like 10 bips, 15 bips stop loss, you'd make like 100 bips down here or so. 160 bips for like 20 bips stop loss. So this is calculated very, very well optimized, big back testing for it, all that stuff. Okay guys, so if you guys want to join, for this one, you guys, EUR/CAD will only continue to sell. But we can see a small wave up like 50, 40, 30 bips like this, then we'll sell it. Better to sell it before the Canadian news, guys, okay? Wait for the Canadian news. Any Canadian news possibly is going to be positive because we're in the summer. So you're going to wait and we're going to sell EUR/CAD again. Oil possibly is going to come down for a little bit here, then it's going to go back up, okay? This is AGB system also. It's another trading system. You can see this is colored inside right here. When you start this green, it's a buy. When you start the red inside, it's a sell. And those areas up and down, this like channel, this is good in range of market. So when you trade range of market, this is good. So when you really come to the lower band of the channels here, you want to buy. When you touch the top side, you want to close your buy with internal. Of course, this time for our time frame, if you go something like that on our time frame, you're going to be able to see this is the area where it can reach. So if I would take a buy from here, I will know my first target. Target 1 is here, target 2 is there, like this. This is good in range and stuff. Gold did break to the upside a little bit. Let's see what's going to happen if it's going to continue up. Let's refresh it. So it did break up the upside a little bit. Okay. But it does break this trend line to the upside here, guys. So probably big time you wanna get out here. If this is what happened. So far it's still still need to get this down wave here. Like this. With the NFP news, with tomorrow's news, guys, okay? With the NFP news, we get this down wave, then from here we can start looking for a buy possibly this price. So this, hopefully this will be the case right there. Okay guys, if you wish we can just move to trading view and check some of the analysis of some people, see what's going on. So you guys okay with this? So we're just gonna make this, sorry. Okay guys, so right now let's see what happened with Nifty yesterday. We had a question about this one. Oh, it did rise, nice. So guys, I had a question in the live session yesterday. One of the members asked about the Nifty, and they see, however, it was looks like it's going down. See this? This was tricky because it looks like it's going down. See right here, this was like red candles, and he asked if this is gonna go up or down. Then I give him this analysis right here, and that was beautiful. It did rise here from 11 to 240 to 11 420 or 430, so about 220 points or so. He's probably happy now. Amazing analysis, thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Okay. Let's see what happened with this one. This is the NFB for the Dow. Okay, that was nice. It did rise here from 27,300 to 28,700 points. So we can just update it right here. 700. Don't close. Move stop to entry. Target 28,700. Okay, so we said run in 700, don't close, move stop to entry, target 28,700. That was a good one. Euro dollar still ranging. Euro CAD, it did go a little tiny bit, about 1.5, about over 100 pips, which is good so far. Euro bound did fall a little bit, it did go back up, it did fall again, it did go back up again. We did say to buy this one from 26,700. Now it's 28, so this is running 1,003 points right here. This is from the bottom, guys. This is really nice. This from just right the bottom. So we're just gonna target 29,700 for this one. This is a swing trade, so just leave it running. One of the best things to trade, guys, is the Dow Jones. It's amazing, it's beautiful, it's really good, nice volatility, easy in analysis, is not very difficult, very clear when there's a sell-off, otherwise you buy it. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. this did go down a little bit, possibly come down a little bit, then go back up. It's not. When you see this scenario, you know it's going to be ranging, so it's not the best way to trade. See, this trade did go a little tiny against you, but then it didn't hit the stop loss right here. But then it did return to going back up. This will teach you management is most important. Management is more important than analysis, because if you do have good management here, you'll be able to make profit. Even the analysis goes a little bit against you first, but it did rise back up. This gold, it did go tiny bit, then it did reverse back up and down. Okay, so let's see what's going on here overall. So someone is having long in Australian. This is a good analysis. Let's go up right here. Even the setup and the colors are good. Very clear instruction, went in, went out. It's a good author. I don't think EUR-yen is good to trade for now.
Okay, so let's make a full breakdown of the situation that we currently have on gold. Now, starting from the monthly time frame, what we can see. Now, on the monthly, we can see that the market has created a very nice impulse to the upside. Now, after this impulse, what did the market create? The market created a retracement exactly as we wanted to see. Specifically, if we want informations on a retracement in the market, we have to take a Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. And by taking a Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse, we can see that we have a first possible retracement to the downside at the 0.382 Fibonacci taken on the monthly impulse, which is our first target to the downside, as it is a very strong support level from which the market could decide to start the next impulse to the upside. Going down on the weekly, what do we see? Now, from a weekly perspective, we can see one very important thing. We can see that in creating this retracement, the market has also created this M formation here. And after an M formation, what do you expect? You expect a retracement. Specifically, we would like to see the market go for a retracement to this level here, which is the previous weekly support, which is now turned resistance inside of this area. And if the market will go and retest this area, there is a very good probability that the market will create a continuation to the downside. Going down on the daily, what do we see? Now, from a daily perspective, we can see two things. The first thing that we can see is that we have extremely strong support all across this region. The second thing that we can see is that all the support is now turned resistance inside of this area. So now we have previous support now to resistance that the market could easily go and retest before starting the continuation to the downside and reaching our downside target. What we can also notice is one other very important thing, which is before starting this move to the upside, the market created one candle of a different color. In fact, in all this impulse to the downside, there is one candle of the different color, which is exactly this green candle here, meaning that the market here went down, up, down, and up, meaning that we also have at this level previous resistance, which is now turned support. So currently the market is stuck in between this daily support and daily resistance, which is a problem. Okay, why is a problem? It is a problem because until the market will remain in between this range, it is very risky to be looking for any shorting opportunity for one simple reason, because you would be shorting at daily support, which is never a good idea because you could always get a range away from this support. So how we will be showing this kind of situation with students. Now, before I show you that, let's first go and give a quick check at what we have from a perspective on gold. So what hedge funds are currently doing on gold. Now, what we can see with the last report is that hedge funds closed 15K long positions and opened 6.4K shorts, decreasing the net positions from 240K to 219K, currently holding 89K shorts and 39K longs. So we can clearly see some massive shorting and massive longs getting closed on gold, which definitely suggests a deeper retracement to the first downside target. However, as we were just saying, looking for a short at daily support is not a good idea. So what we will be doing with students, we have to be able to position ourselves for a short before the market reaches this area, meaning that we have to be positioned for a short in a way that when the market will reach this support, we will be already risk-free on the position, so that even if the market will bounce away from this area, we anyway will end up being in a break-even trade because we are already risk-free on the trade. And how we will be doing that? Well, as usual, we will be reactive and not predictive and following our rules. So we will be monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective all inside of this area, waiting for the market to shift from a 4-hour bullish market as it is right now to a 4-hour bearish market. And only if the market will shift from a bullish market as it is right now to a bearish market and provide to us one of our valid entries that gives us the possibility to go risk-free when the market will have reached this support, only at that point, if these conditions will be satisfied, we will be looking for a nice shorting opportunity for a good risk to reward and good probabilities for the move to the downside. What could also happen is that the market now retests this level and goes for a deeper retracement. In that case, we have to adjust to the new market structure for the possible creation of these inverted head and shoulders, but that is something that we will be speaking about later on if the market will actually create this move. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis, education, and updates showing you what kind of structure we currently have on gold, which is definitely not an easy situation at the moment, make sure you drop a like and a comment because it really does support the creation of more free analysis and education for all of you, and obviously also the creation of new updates. And I will see you in the next video.
Hey guys, so you have seen this forecast about the gold. Is really good. It's going good so far. Bond Australian is going that good. Guys, Okay, guys, that was a quick update about what's going on. So far we're in the Dow.